Hello, guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining me for my early weekend stream of some more Crusader Kings 3. Thank you guys for coming in, Monk, for grabbing first and grabbing your boss token as well. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Thank you for being a VIP and hanging out here so often. Dark Wraith, welcome in. I hope you are having a great start to your Saturday. It's great to see you, man. I noticed yesterday, during one of my ad breaks, I popped in to leave a lurk, and I was gonna pop in after my stream was done, but the stream was offline whenever later on. Hope all is well over there. I'm sorry the 24-hour stream didn't work out for whatever reason, but hope you're having a good Saturday regardless. Successful foresters. Foresters in Melfi have reported resounding success in the last few years in clamping down on illegal logging and replanting of new trees in certain forested areas of this region. They say that there's a discernible difference in the health of the woodlands here, even if it might not be obviously evident to those without expertise in forestry. Oh, good for them. Oh, what is the historical context? I always love the historical context. What does it say? Oh, yeah.
Relationships. For courtiers 19. Subject and parents Puegues and 1 GE.
That was not what I needed. I think it's because I didn't make it permanent. There we go. Now it should work. Perfect. There we go.
Historical context. Even before the modern era, many peoples around the world recognized the importance of sustainable forest management. As just one example, in medieval Normandy, through a system called the livret, people could only exploit forest resources under supervision of a royal forester or one of his subordinates. Even when they could, the livret included other regulations such as restricting how materials could be gathered or where they could be transported to, or banning the presence of certain animals that could damage trees. Those who made great use of forest resources, from local peasants to powerful monasteries, tried to resist the livret through legal and illegal means, but its survival for centuries and its influence in later historical forestry practices in France is a testament to its success.
It's cool. I like these little these little historical tidbits in the game. Monk, you said wee. Oh, good. No, you said though I'll only be here a few minutes, about to tear out the carpet, mat, tack strips, and moldings out of that room. Ooh boy, it's gonna be a whole new room after all these years. Very exciting. Good luck. Good luck. Dark Wraith, you said, I was playing up until 11 p.m. and never noticed OBS closed down. I had no idea what happened. Oh, no. Yeah, I had no idea. I don't know if you had, like, internet issues or you just, something came up. I just, like, oh, I guess, perhaps next time. Well, I'm glad to hear it's not like an emergency or anything. It was just a little accident with OBS. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Yeah, good to hear. Continue the excellent work.
Look, it's a VIP.
Hey, White Scar, welcome in, man. Thank you for coming in, grabbing your boss token and your raffle tickets, and for being a VIP and spending so much time on the channel. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Hope you are having an excellent Saturday. Preparing for your drive. Your big drive. Where was it in Texas? It was Amarillo, Texas. One of those things. Thanks, my guy. Thank you. Yes, Amarillo, Texas. Hope you're getting some rest. The enemy of Rome. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was astonished to learn about the exploits of Hannibal Barca during the Second Punic War. Known as the enemy of Rome, Hannibal's crowning achievements was the Battle of Cannae, where his army of roughly 50,000 outmaneuvered and encircled the larger 86,000-strong Roman army. Surrounded and unable to retreat, only 3,000 Romans survived the massacre. God. I don't think he's gonna... My guy, I don't feel, is going to lead the fight directly. But yeah, he was a true master of Fabian technicians. Monday morning, ooh boy. Well, yeah, like I said, hope you're resting up this weekend for the trip Monday. It's always fun to be driving all day long. So, last time, I tried a couple times to... Well, one, I tried to take Salerno. And I tried to take this neighboring county. And we failed everything. So right now, if I recall correctly, I'm trying to save up a bunch of money to be able to get one of the larger mercenary companies in the hopes that that will give me the troops I need to overcome this guy. With the help of my allies. And that's kind of Christopher's last-ditch effort to try to do something. Originally, when we took him over, we wanted to take over Salerno, but that didn't work out. And so now I think a way that we can get Sebastian kind of set up a bit better is to take Salerno later, is by getting him a second county to draw troops upon. Let's see, available perks. What do we got? Right, I'm trying to get you perhaps a little bit better set up for army movements and the like. Does he have to be a commander in the army to take advantage of these? I actually don't know. I assume that's just like in general as being like my current leader, my armies will have these benefits. I'm hoping. I hope. We'll see, I suppose. What? The Empier's Pox is in Salerno. Oh no. Do you have it? Oh, she's gonna die. I can't, like, take her armies. But, that does mean it's actually gonna fall out of Daofingi hands. Oof. What's also gonna stink is that I have to, as Christopher, take both, like, get a claim on both Salerno and the county now. And also, I'm definitely gonna have to fight, this guy, who already has a lot of, he's got 2,800 troops. Jesus. Absolute madness up here. Just because he has 1,000 and his allies have 1,000. Crazy. Alliance expired. Gian Pietro. Oh no, and one of my freaking alliances went away. Oh, what's wrong with my... Oh, my granddaughter is smallpox. Oh no, she got the plague. Uh-oh. Oh, she's healthy. And she's pregnant. Can I get her to come back to court? Invite to court. Yeah, okay, now that you're not dead. Let's get you back to court at least. My grandson Luke, an avid hunter, has brought me a man who sells fine hunting dogs. I sell only the best hounds, already trained and ready to join any hunting team with no trouble. You will find none better anywhere in the Imperium of Italia, Comite. Before me is a line of leash dogs of various sizes and builds, calmly sitting for my appraisal. Do I want to spend money on this? I think this adds a dog, right? That will help you in combat. Oh no, it just raises my martial in general. I don't think your martial skill really much matters unless you're actively leading an army, which I don't necessarily want to do, whereas the other things I'm working toward will increase all of my armies, I think. I hope. Not honestly sure how that goes down. Is he even skilled? He's not particularly skilled in anything. I'll say I have no need of more dogs. I do like that the implication is that, you know, you already have dogs. You're just getting another one. Which makes sense. We would have some as a duke, right? All right, Luke, my grandson, right? Yeah, my grandson's going to be Marshal. Look at that. Look at you. Oh, what happened to your wife? She died. She died from smallpox. Adelgrima died. Oh, Luke, you're... Oh, that's so sad. Oh, we need to get you remarried, my guy. Comatessa of Benevento. Oh, the thing is, she's 41, so she wouldn't be able to have children, which is a problem. Lots of military strength. But, yeah, they need to be able to have kids, and the chance of kids there is just not there. Let me sort by fertile. Yeah, unfortunately, only 2 of these people have a chance of having children. And any of them give... The only ones who will give me troops are really old. I do prestige gain, perhaps? No, let's not do you. Oh, yeah, let me make sure we have Christianity, actually, Roman Catholicism, Latin heritage. Hey! Iris, thank you so much for coming by and for the 5-stream streak and getting your bonus ticket from the streak. Thank you so much. And happy Saturday to you indeed. I hope your weekend is starting out well and you're being able to relax after the busy work week. Hopefully. I also don't want you to be marrying someone who's super young because I want you to be able to have children. Let's not introduce the bleeder trait into our family. I feel like this person, Singlinda Raperga, is the best person. She's like a no-name individual, unfortunately. They'll at least be able to have kids. Does she have claims on anything? Yeah, she's unlanded. Jesus. This is hard. Okay, fine. There you go. I need to get a duchy so that I can expand the people who want to marry into my family. I just don't have it there right now. Thanks for grabbing your raffle day. You said I woke up feeling creative. So working on making some music. Ooh. Do you play an instrument or do you just work on the computers? Very exciting. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Yeah, you damn right. Gladly accept my marriage proposal. Child of my blood. My daughter Clementia has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is a fruit of a defoungy tree, she should be bestowed a name worthy of her heritage. Yeah, it's from her dead husband. That's sad. Well, yep, here you go. I'll have that. Are they both in my house? They are. Both my great-granddaughters are part of my my house here. I think great-granddaughters are a bit too far removed from the line of succession to get any alliances, unfortunately. And my daughter is in mourning, so I can't marry her off yet. But she's still young enough. We'll marry her to somebody and get an alliance, I hope. I said I know how to play piano, but I'm working on the computer. My house isn't big enough for piano, unfortunately. I don't have a keyboard, but something about a grand piano makes me happy. It does have a bit more substantial air, doesn't it? But that's really cool. If you'd ever like to share any of your work, feel free to post it up on the gallery. I think other people have put, I know, mostly images, but also some people have shared music on the gallery, on the Discord, if you would so like to do. Up to you. I do have some songs on Spotify. You could also post your Spotify up there. I don't know. That's fine. Share your stuff. Why not? The wedding celebration. Oh, how's Luke and what's-her-face? They're utterly smitten, at least. There you go. Congratulations. My grandson and his new wife are also utterly smitten. My wife came to me today with a request. I wish to visit again Scheikel Geta. Oh, good for her. Yes, back in Alife or whatever, and it will take, again, 6 months. Well, I think last time she went, her visit got cut short, so I guess that makes sense. Of course you may go. Go ahead. I do need to de-stress. Wait, what? Oh, she was forced to cancel her visit again. Well, that stinks. I have a feeling that cousin is avoiding her. How rude. What am I doing with my life? I wanted to do an activity to de-stress here. Let's do a hunt. Hunt is always the cheapest. We can do it in Potenza. You know, maybe I'll employ a master of the hunt. Yeah, let's employ a master of the hunt before we go hunting. Let's see, who's our master of the hunt gonna be? I feel like we go hunting enough that we might want to do it. So I can do my player heir or my grandson. My grandson's already my marshal. What are you? Yeah, I feel like I'll make Sebastian my master of the hunt. Why not? There you go, heir. Alright. Now, that we have one, let's go ahead and look for a hunt. Let's try that again. In Potenza. Yeah. Alright, let's go. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants get started on preparation. The gamekeepers check the highlands each day for signs of quarry, while establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. Those deer are close, I can feel it. Amaric assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the slopes near Melfi. The local gameskeepers have scoured the vicinity for tracks and fumes. It stalks the forest, snatching livestock from nearby villagers and terrorizing gatherers. Amaric grins. This ought to be fun. What is it? Oh, we're going after a bear! Oh my god! Do I want to go after a bear? I could also go after a Trixie? Oh, a Trixie hare. Okay. I could go after a hare as well. Honestly, my character is a craven. I feel like he'd probably want to go after the hare instead. So I think we'll do that. It's a lovely day for a hunt, which means it's a nice day to be outside. As I fill my lungs with fresh air of the wilderness, I spot in the distance what can only be a gift or nature's dedication to Jesus. Oh, okay. So many useful herbs and beautiful flowers, both for healing and malicious intents. But I'm here to hunt. Picking peonies may raise some eyebrows. Everything gives me stress. Absolutely everything. Okay. Yeah, forget the flowers. Look at these herbs. Oh, and it's available because I have the herbalist trait. That makes sense. Remember, we got seeds from a guy and started our herb garden. So here, we can get things for our herb garden. And it gives us another bonus, cultivating medicinal herbs. If I can lock this in, please. Thank you. This character is cultivating various different medicinal herbs. They're sure to come in handy. Medium health boost. Awesome. Yeah, it's only disease resistance, though. Poachers here in the Kamate Slope? They huddle together as I ride up with my guard, making a poor job of hiding the dead stag behind them. We didn't do this. Please have mercy, glorious Kamate. Their blades and bows belie their words. I am compassionate, and I'm craven. I'd probably be afraid to confront them, given they have weapons. And I wouldn't want to kill them. I could just tell them to get out. Oh yeah, get out of Kamate Christopher's Mountain. There you go. Like, Chancellor Amaric is the first to spot its bounding legs. The swift jack is hard to distinguish. There's no doubt it's there, observing us through leafy bushes. It locks eyes with me. And almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of sandy fur. Yeah, steady, mind the ledge, be careful. We must have chased it across the whole mountains twice over now. We're still no closer to cornering the hare. Everyone expects me to return triumphant, carrying a trophy. As things stand, I'll return home only with shame. You want me to buy a hare? My guy is not explicitly honest. And maybe the fear of the embarrassment would cause him to do that. Roleplay wise, again, it costs money, which stinks. But you know, sometimes emotions can lead us to do things that aren't necessarily the most logical. Alright, yep. We're gonna buy the hare. We can hardly keep up with the blasted beast as it darts, weaves through leafy bushes, squeaking wildly. Scaling a rise and disappearing into a dense thicket, the hare is gone as quickly as it appeared. With only panting dogs and sweaty horses showed for it, the damn thing is gone. Everything that could go wrong seemed to do so, but there were silver lines to be found. Amaric gathers this point party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The hare indeed eluded us this time. Did I not buy the hare to trick everybody? Why is that not play in? That's disappointing. Oh, we lost 81 stress. Excellent. What is in my inventory? Oh, I have a pressed lily. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, apparently I made it. Excellent. How's Melfi doing? Wait, Alisi, a foreign ruler. What? I didn't lease this to anybody. Alisi. When did I lease this land to somebody? Is leasing the city I made in Melfi to somebody. Who? What? I never did that. Get out of here. Leasee. Ooh. I don't want to give it to my son, I don't think. Because this is a Republic title. I think that'll mess with him, right? Won't it? I'm not completely sure. Let's just find a courtier who's fond of me. Like Amaric. Amaric likes me. Yeah, here, Amaric. Awesome. And he's my vassal. I don't know, the only reason I did that is I don't know how that works with taxes. As someone who's leased my land, if those city taxes will still come to me. And that's the whole reason I made that city, was to get more taxes. Like, what? I don't know when that happened. Sins of the Mother. As I range Melfi, I find my wife, Comatessa Raganthruda, hurrying toward me. Of late, we viciously exchanged barbs at any opportunity. So I expected her to spout some putrid nonsense, but Ragantruda silently flounces past. Only then do I notice someone Ragantruda's toe, her daughter, Gala. Why it says her daughter? It's our daughter, sir. Only then, she smiles at me with the merest hint of a coquettish eyebrow before hurrying after her mother. I watched the pair disappear. What was that all about? What? Excuse, you're my daughter, ma'am. I'm not touching that, the kin of that filth. What? Is that, what? That is disgusting. No, don't do that. I'm not touching that, no. What is wrong with you, daughter? Jesus. That's disgusting. It's important that Sebastian learn how to... Again, I say that my guy is married to his own cousin, so... But still, nope. It's important that Sebastian learn how to rule, as one day Malfi will be his. But lately, the lad has gone too far. Twice now, I've given orders to courtiers, only to later discover he has countermanded them. A recent judgment of mine against a lawbreaker was later quietly undone. Sebastian evidently disagreed, but neglected to tell me. Even more vexing. Several times I've given a command only to have the man glance toward my son as if looking for confirmation. Perhaps this is for the best, but am I not still the Kamate? So either one stresses me out. Because I'm compassionate for my son. And again, I am the Kamate, but but I'm also craven. Would I not want the confrontation? Which maybe is why he's being this assertive. Alright, allow it to continue. He must be ready. I don't think my guy would want to confront his son about it. Choosing education focus. My great-granddaughter. You can learn diplomacy. There you go. Thank you. I guess this got leased to a holy order at some point, that city. I don't know. I don't remember that happening. I must have done something for that, and I just don't remember, I guess. Okay. God, I still need so much. I need like 100 more gold. 100 more gold, and I can press this claim. How old am I? 56. I could still have some good years left. 56. I think we're okay. Who got married? Kamate Kunikpert. And my daughter? What? Kunikpert is the one I have to go against. Why'd he marry my daughter?
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the grand champion! I can't believe it's you!
I didn't give them permission. What is this? Hey, Foxy Demon, welcome in. Thanks for coming by so you can't hear me. Well, that's fine. I still hope you're having a great weekend. And congratulations to being the grand champion. Thanks for grabbing your boss token. And have a great rest of your Saturday. Absolutely. I can't believe that. Well, he's probably immediately going to take her hostage. Yeah, I bet she's going. Does she do that because I rejected her? She tried to come on to me, and I said no because she's my daughter. And then she goes and runs off with my enemy. Jesus. Yeah, I can't get an alliance with anybody. Yep. Nobody wants me. Unless I could try and sway you a little bit. Sometimes I think there's no one I would rather spend my time with than my wife, Ragantruda. Of all things do in this life, we enjoy so many of the same ones. Yeah, except she hates your guts. And you kind of hate her too. This has never been a happy family, sir. Never. You guys have just hated each other to varying degrees over your entire life. Oh, Farah, my bishop died. Oh, that's sad. He's been with me for a long time. Let's see. Oh, now we have Fiangal. That also means I can get a new personal physician. And I guess Fiangal is going to be it. There you go. Yeah, he's not a huge fan of me, is he? Yeah, I want to actually sway him. Because, as long as he doesn't like me, I don't get taxes from the temple. Well, I will go back and try to get you in my good graces. Compliments. Take my suffragan bishop, Fiangal, more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him. I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his relentless courage, sure. He's like, oh, I liked that. Thank you so much. Keep showering me with compliments. A good Roman Catholic. I'm known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to God should be good for something this like too, not only for the next. I can extract gold. I've been too lenient with the church this year. I would love to do that because it gives me gold I need. But unfortunately, I don't think my kind person would see it that way. My kind character would not see it that way. I can get the Pope to like me more. I don't know. It doesn't say I'm humble. It does not say I'm humble. I could say my dedication should be shouted from the towers. There you go. Awesome. How much money do I still need? Because prices can change. Not much, actually. If I could save... God, I could almost get like 400. But if I could save up like 40 more gold, I could get one of these like almost 1,000 stacks and take this guy on. All right, let's see. What is my current man-at-arms? I have pikemen, so I have spearmen. Of course, I could upgrade my man-at-arms size, get an extra 100 troops that way, and then I'd have them permanently. Yeah, I should. Yep. Yep, that was probably a bad decision, because now I'm going to be too old by the time I get money for more mercenaries. But that's the decision we just made. What am I doing with my life? Oh, right, I was looking at the perk I wanted to do. I have Spearman, so I want to see which one will give me Spearman. Spearman. Okay. What does Spearman's screen do? I don't know what that does. Okay. Yeah, let's take the Organized March. Child of my blood, my daughter-in-law Siglinda has given birth to a son. Oh, good. My grandson has a son. Which is good. That's the only reason I married him to this girl right away, rather than one of the older ones. So that they could have children. Awesome. I don't know if I'll name you Sebastian. We already have a Sebastian. You'll be named Petrus. May you grow strong and wise. Pietro. No, his name is Petrus. Yeah, we'll wait on that. Choosing education focus. My great-granddaughter can go into intrigue, I suppose. On display. Oh, God. What's going to happen now? What are you doing this time? All right, let's see. What's going on, wife?
It started with a cold silence. While speaking to my counselors, my wife sat at the table glaring at me. Her ie reot I ma anami de male rate M was amiss, not in. 21 plus 1, Comitessa Ragintruda of Melfi. This of comma your cousin, wife, and comite, plus 1. After 20 mini resentful opportunist, C, suddenly launch, spouse, comite, Christopher of Melfi proceedings, and located in Melfi council business, I orc shouting match, TTI Roman Catholic, Y who their seats as they. Langobard, Dow, up and marched CE. Click to view, this is nothing nay.
Stop that. That was weird. I have no idea where it's even getting this information from. What was it even seen? Anyway, it started with cold silence. While speaking to my counselors, my wife sat at the table glaring at me. Her arms crossed. I was about to ask what was amiss, not in front of the others, and so I ignored her. This, of course, made things worse. After 20 minutes of stewing in her fury, Ragintruda suddenly launched into criticism of me, interrupting the proceedings, and all of it based on nothing to do with council business. Before long, the two of us were engaged in a shouting match, the other counselors squirming awkwardly in their seats as they witnessed this display. Finally, my wife got up and marched out of the chambers. This is nothing new, of course. At this point in our relationship, she and I could practically be considered enemies. I've avoided Ragintruda since, but I suppose I'll need to see her eventually and try to patch things up. In 31 stress, she causes me so much stress, this lady. This woman caused me no end of stress. A scheme at court. My spy master is coming with grave news, but we do not know yet. Someone's planning to kill my son and heir, Sebastian. Another scheme? I thought we already knew of one. Man, if my guy wasn't kind, I would totally murder her. Totally murder Ragintruda, but my guy's too kind for that. He wouldn't do it. Much to his own detriment, unfortunately. And I think that's probably the one biggest downfall of Sebastian, is he is also kind. So he also won't do that stuff, although he's much more capable in other ways, fortunately. Although he is a drunkard. Oh no. When do you get drunkard? And of course, then we have Luke, who's who's cruel. So he'll have no problem killing people. Or is that at least? Oh, I became house head. Oh no, yeah, that means that this Melfi is officially fallen out of Dauphingi hands. It's now in what, Tudorici? How do you even say that? Tudorici. Interesting. Now, she's not married. Of anybody who she'd marry? No. That sucks. Yeah, it's probably because she wants a matrilineal marriage. Yeah, she has a vastly superior armor to me, because now we don't even have that that alliance we need. Which is true. Maybe it's better I didn't get mercenaries, because I can't use them. I had the strength. If mercenaries would have given me the strength I needed, if that alliance still stood. But without that alliance, I think even with the mercenaries I was going to get, I can't overtake this guy. I may just be the best thing I can do is just build up my army a little bit more now at this point. Increase my army for my heir, who will eventually be able to use it. Yep, this is what we're doing. Diametrically opposed. My good companion Sebastian, who's also my son and heir, has been off with me the last few days, each night avoiding my invitation to dine. Today he catches me alone in my chamber. Christopher! How dare you call me Christopher? I'm your father. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you this as your friend. Your utter cowardice. It puts you in a bad stead. Surely you must see it does accommodate no good to behave this way. Ooh, I say risk-taking is for fools. Well, that would risk losing him as a friend. I can still be my heir, but whatever. Oh, what? I could say you're right, Sebastian. And it doesn't get rid of the trait, but I get considering flaws, which is this character has been confronted over their personalities, trying to be more mindful. I feel like my character would, like, on some level, you know, like, it's an issue. Like, it's caused you to do things that you wouldn't otherwise do, right? And it's not like I'm stubborn. If my guy was stubborn, I may be like, yeah, no, I'm the one who's right here, right? But I'm not. I think, yeah, my guy, say you're right. He probably recognizes that he's a craven. But, you know, some things are a part of you. Whether you know it's there or not, it's still there. How long do I have this? This extra modifier. I have it until 860. Maybe now I could try it for at least until this modifier is gone. Kinda try to counteract that craven thing, right? Like if we have an opportunity or in roleplay, do the opposite thing and have be my guy trying to improve. Why not? Again, roleplay, fantastic. I've come to the inexorable conclusion you're truly the best candidate I have for my open council position. Though it pains me to do so, I'm unfortunately obligated to offer you the position of Spy Master of Vienna. Why do you hate me? Because I want a seat on your council? That's why you hate me? Alright, well... Oh, no, that's me. I hated her. I mean, she still hates me. It's because I'm a craven, mainly. She has 2 craven debuffs on me. She has a -20 craven and a -15 craven. Why do you hate... I guess you hate cravens extra hard, ma'am. That'll also be good. Maybe people won't hate me so much whenever I'm Christopher, because he's not a freaking craven. Maybe that'll open more doors in terms of marriages. I feel like Christopher has just been an absolute disaster. He has not been a good leader. Choosing education focus. Yeah, we'll give you stewardship, great-granddaughter. There you go. What is this? Arranged marriage. To benevolent Christopher, I propose a marriage between my grandson and your granddaughter. It will not result in an alliance. Who are you? You're a Kamate. I mean, it will give me prestige at least. And let me check if there's anyone I can get an alliance from. I can get a small alliance from the guy in Pisa. And I think I may actually decline that and then marry her off to this guy in Pisa. Except I'll gladly accept your marriage proposal. There we go. Look at that. Broccoli hater. Today I learned that somehow someone I know, specifically Rosamund, vehemently hates broccoli and refuses to eat any meal that contains this vegetable. Of course, dislike of a certain food is normal, but some people feel like she takes it to the extreme. Yeah, maybe if my guy was stubborn or something, I would be upset about it. But I'll say, yeah, we all have our preferences. Who am I to judge? Why do I care if she doesn't like broccoli?